All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the live stream. Today is 17th of November and 2025, and we just like doing live voice test 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Walaikum salam. Yeah, Alhamdulillah. All right. Can you guys hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay. So YouTube can listen me easily, and Zoom is also running right. All right, so just like break down the chart, but just like going on the gold, actually, just like need to break it down from the higher time frame to low time frame to see a better picture here. Let me just like remove these all thing first. So we are just like having a resistance here of a daily high and the daily low. I'm just like looking for, and you know what, daily from daily to H4. If you just like look at H4 time frame, H4 just like right now doing some kind of a consolidation. The higher time frame just like doing consolidation. So if it's just like going to break above this high or break below this low, there's a probability it will continuously pushing to the downside. It will be probability it will continuously pushing to the upside. But we just like need some lower time frame confirmation because this range is like probably it's just like more than 500 pip range. So we just like need to go through from a higher time frame to lower time frame, from H4 to H1 to see a more better picture. So if you just like look at H1 time frame, H1 just like printing side by side. It's been like 1 2 3 4 5 6 hours just like continuously doing consolidation. I would say the whole area is just like doing consolidation right now. So need to jump from H1 to M30 to see if we just like can get something there. So you can see, man, if we are having like this support, it could be a forcefully resistance area if we just like getting this support. This is like a 60 pip wick we are having on the left hand side. Yeah, this makes sense. I'm just like taking the current support area, and at the same time I'm just like taking the current support area and the resistance area. I just like need to look at 15 minute as well. Actually, you know what, I just like need to look at it 15 minute as well, so I can see a more better picture what just like going on in a bigger picture. Actually, it's just like a very messy price action, I would say. Look at this one, where I should like what I should do now. You know what, in this scenario, when smaller time frame just like doing some kind of a consolidation, higher time frame some like going on with the consolidation. So better thing would be if we just like stick with only 30-minute time frame. I'm just like not gonna look at 15-minute time frame, to be honest. I'm not feeling comfortable with today with the 15-minute time frame. So it will be better to stick with that 30-minute time frame right now, because if we just like break and close above this resistance area, we have a wick to be filled on the left hand side, and if there is like a lot of volume, we could continuously push it to the upside. And at the same time, if we just like break below this support area and kind of just like close below this area, we are having like this range of 100 pips to the downside. And it's a Monday, so I think so grabbing like 25 30 40 pip, that will be more than enough for today. The way it's just like doing consolidation, no one knows that once you just like execute it, it will continuously going in your favor. So whatever it will represent you, just like take that as a chunks and just like close the chart. So it's just like a start of the week. So yeah, this makes sense, I think so. I'm just like taking this current support area. Actually, you know what, this one, this makes sense. And the most important thing, I'm not gonna look at 15-minute time frame. Man, some messy price action. Okay, here we go. So there's just like 20 minutes left for the opening of NY session, and I hope so with the NY session, if I just like grab, if I just like got some kind of a some kind of like a strong like structure printed there, so I will see if I can give my trade a chance. So actually that makes sense. Actually, here we go. All right, so how much you advise me to fund for a funded account 50K risks? Do you think 0.5 or 0.25? Depend on the stop loss you're just like getting. Sometimes just like go with 0.5, and sometimes it like if you just like getting a bigger stop loss, then go with 0.25. So welcome salam, yes, everything was okay. So do you take any trade? No, I just like didn't took any trade today. I didn't even look at the chart today. I like come for a while Raja bro was just like doing streaming, and that time I was just like also driving, so I just like did not took any trade actually today. So let's see if NY session volume will bring something on the table. So I'm just like waiting for that one. If this current 30-minute candle is just like going to be close above this resistance area, the current resistance area, and by depending on the volume of NY, if this candle is just like going to be close in a strong bullish candle with no bottom wick, so there is a probability next candle create a wick break above the high. With the opening of NY, it will continuously pushing upside. But for that, we just like need confirmation, because once we just like got confirmation, we just like take action on that one. So Azim Bishara just like send me the chart. Let's just like look at this one. Wow. So you took a trade here, sell. Why you just like didn't took sell above here? If you just like having a bias for sells, let me just like tell you one thing. If you were having a bias for sell, so why you didn't took sell here? When you can see this candle just like do not have a upper wick, showing a strong like a bearish momentum. Taking sell here, bringing keeping SL somewhere here, that makes sense. Where you executed somewhere here, it's just like already moved a lot, and you are also having two rejections on the left hand side as well. So this will become risky one. You should need to be general your trade. This would be the best execution for the next time. So I think so. I hope it will make sense to you as well. Okay, question brother, do you have some market condition that you said this condition works best for me? For example, trending market, range market, each and every market just like having best condition for me. As much as I am just like having volume in it, it will be perfect for me. All I just like need my structures. Any one of structure I just like need to print there. Once I just like go my structure, whatever it is, I will just like going with the probability. If it worked out, I will just like make some money. If it like never worked out, I will just like manage the risk and lose less. That's all I can do. So nothing is just like favor. Okay. Okay. So Mr. Vaz just like send us the chart. Wow, he just like I also took the same trade here. Why you guys just like took trade here? Why you just like didn't took trade somewhere here? What was the reason behind that? Why you guys just like did not execute somewhere here? Executing somewhere here, it could be FOMO one. Look at this one, rejections. Already moved a lot. Already explained this one. So you consider this a good trade, the candle that was broke right now? Which one? This one? This one? We are talking about this bullish candle? Let me just see. You just like, oh no, 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 no. It's just like not a good trade, I would say. It's just like not a good trade. You just in this situation, it will be better if you just like wait for the candle to close above this rejection, and then the next candle create a wick and break above the high. You know what? You guys just like need to understand one thing. Market have to move somewhere. If it's just like open for 24 hours, it just like have to move somewhere. It should have to be go upside, it should have to be go downside, but every move is just like not your move. Make sense? So just relax, chill, wait for the proper structure to be formed. Why you guys just like getting into some kind of FOMO and try to force yourself for the execution? You cannot predict the market. You are not a market maker. We are as a retail trader. We just like need to see some kind of confirmations there. Then we can think that can I give my trade a chance? That's it. Sir, which are is good for buy and sell? You should have to be ask yourself. Above this area, there's like a lot of rejection on the left hand side. So you just like need volume here for the buys. But if you just like I like see at this area, if the candle just like break and close below this support area, you are having like a clean traffic, just like one rejection here, but other than that you are having like a clean traffic to the downside. It's 100 pips, so can you grab like 25 30 pips out of it? So you can easily understand what will be more better. Buys are more better, or the sells are more better. For buys, we just like need a lot of volume. If we just like saw volume there, so that makes sense, we can go for the buys. But if we just like got some structure for the sells, then sells make more sense. So Umar, I executed sell, but as a hit, any advice? Let me just like look at this one. So can I just like rejected with a long rejection week, and this can just like broke the low. Yeah, it actually makes sense. The can just like close with small body, and then this kind of just like broke the low. It makes sense as an impulse entry, but it would be more better to wait for the candle to close below the support area. You know what, just like understand one thing. Do you guys remember last live stream uh during the actually NY session, the on Friday? This candle having a bigger size of body, this candle having like a small body. This candle broke the low. It impulse entry makes sense, but it could have like a less probability, so you can go with the lower lot size next time. Or if you just like went in your favor like 15 15 17 pips, it just like went in your favor, as it just like come back to your entry point, you should have to be close your 50% position. And if you just like come up and break its opening price, you should have to be closed everything. This is the way how you can manage this trade. Make sense? Okay. So Baga just like send me the chart. So Baga, yeah, it's just like a wow, look at this one. This person just like realistic with the execution. Impulse entry went in his favor, secure some position, leave the rest, come back, hit its break even, but he just like lose nothing because he just like already secure some position because it's a Monday. So what a beautiful trade and what a beautiful execution, Baga. Really nicely done. I will appreciate someone who just like got a proper execution with a proper plan. I will appreciate it. So 50-minute candle just like close in a bullish form. Look at 30 minutes still open. We are having like a lot of rejections on the left hand side. I'm not gonna execute by depending on a 50-minute. I would like to see this half this 30-minute just like about to be closed, and there's just like also 50 minutes left for the opening of NY session as well. So why not to stick with the 30-minute time frame? That will be more better in my view. Okay, so these days, single 50-minute candle are like 50-70 pips. So how should we manage our stop loss? Lower the lot size. For your goal, just like lower the lot size. That is the only solution you are having with you. You are getting like a bigger stop loss, but if you just like never execute, you just like continuously going to be miss the trades. So if you just like wanted to be a part of your structure, you just like go to your structure. Doesn't matter whatever size it is, right. Having actually like 50-60 pips is just like normal one. These days 50-60 pips just like normal stop loss, something like that. So if you just like having like a 50-60 pip stop loss, I would say lower the lot size and be a part of your trade. That all you can do actually. So I'm just like looking at this one. 30 minutes still open, just like waiting for the candle to be closed. You know what, if this current candle broke this low, that is also like a probability it could continuously pushing to a downside, but it will be more better if I just like wait for the candle to close. There is just like 10 minutes left for this candle to be closed. So let's see. We are just like stuck in a consolidation. Higher time frame are doing consolidation, lower time frame are doing consolidation. I am just like looking for some chunks to be grabbed there. So as I knew already that market just like stuck in a higher time frame consolidation, why not to go with a lower lot size? Why not to go with a small risk? Because it's a Monday. It's a Monday. It's the start of the week. We are having like a complete week ahead. So why to force ourselves on the day of Monday when it's just like started? Okay, took this buy in London session as 30-minute created support, and next candle broke high of the previous candle. So Mr. T just like send me the chart here. So is it? Yeah, it's just like rejecting from the support on the left hand side. Look at this one. And the next candle just like give you the support, rejecting from this same support area. You got your confirmation candle, candle create a wick, break above the high. That totally a beautiful trade and makes sense. And if it just like went in your favor, that makes sense. If it's just like come back to your entry, should have to be closed 50%. If it's just like going to break its own law, should have to be closed everything, something like that. But such a beautiful execution. Buy is not easy. Yeah, for buys we just like need a lot of volume there. Make sense? We just like need a lot of volume. I'm just like looking for the volume. And YouTube, I'm just like having more than 100 people just like watching right now, and I'm just like having 21 likes. So you guys cannot even click the like button. Okay, too much noise on the left hand side for buys. Yeah, so we will just like need to see volume there. If there's just like a noise on the left hand side, volume will just like go through these all noises we are having on the left hand side. So don't worry about that one. We just like not gonna take a buy until we just like got a very strong bullish candle with a volume. We can give our trade a chance. Right now, this candle just like creating a wick and pushing to the downside, and there's just like 10 minutes left for the candle to be closed. I don't want this candle to break this low in the last few minutes and continuously pushing to a downside and fill this range. I just like do not want it to miss this trade, and I just also do not want it to take a trade before opening of 10 minutes in, when there's just like 10 minutes left for the opening of NY session. Yeah, man, it's complicated right now. But see, just like have to be stick with the rule. Impulse entry on Monday, while we are just like doing consolidation, it could be risky. So I just like do not want it to see something and do not want it to anticipate into something which just like feel me risky. But you know what? If it just like break this low, here we go. Damn, the 30 minutes just like also rejected and flipping right now. 15 minutes just like broke the low now. Man, I just wanted to execute, but it's like I do not have like good record of like making money when there's just like 10 minutes left or few minutes left for the opening of NY. I just like mostly got losses there. So that thing actually also stopping me right now. So yeah, what we can do. Okay, Anas, just like send me the chart. Wow, Anas, really such a beautiful trade. Dynamic risk, execution, clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, everything's just right on the point. So let's see what we can get here. But such a beautiful trade. Look at this one. This candle just like broke the low of the previous candle. Now it's just like pushing to the downside. This is a place where actually I just like wanted to execute. You know what? If it is like I would say like Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm just like facing this kind of structure, definitely I will just like go. I just like execute on this trade. I just like give my trade a chance here by executing somewhere here, placing stop loss within the middle of this candle. So that makes sense. But as you just like knew that there's just like 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed, so I just like can't do anything. I'm just like do not want it to anticipate as an impulse entry in this situation. I would like to see this candle how it's just like going to be closed. Just like waiting. Let's wait for an H1 closing. Better miss than take a loss. Yeah, man. But the way just like pushing to the downside and break the low, yeah, there's a probability it could continuously pushing to the downside. Yes. These days, single 50-minute candles are like 50 70 pips. Okay, I just like already answered this one. I tried that, but if my wins are same like 15 25 pips and SL is 60 70 pips, so I lose one loss means I can lose profit easily. You know what? Why you just like going to be lose completely 60 to 70 pips there? There's a thing called risk management. If you are just like managing your trade while you are in profits, why not to manage the trade in the same way while you are standing in losses? So we just like never going to be lose the complete 50 60 pips once we are just like in a trade. Might be I'm just like gonna secure some position like 50% closure, holding 50% something like that, but I'm just like not gonna leave the complete trade to hit my 50 60 pips actually. So yeah. Casby, how to set bias in such consolidation situation? There must be like no bias. I would say you can choose where you just like feel comfortable actually right now. So if you just like look at for the cells, if the candle is like going to be close below this support area, you are having like a clean traffic on the left hand side. See this one, so it will make you more comfortable. But if you just like look for the bias, so you will feel uncomfortable, rejection, 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 rejection. So you just like need a lot of volume in this situation. That makes sense. That actually makes sense. So Chris just like having a bearish bias, same I'm having right now. Yeah. So let's see, man. So I just like didn't execute on this cell. Yeah, it's Monday and there's just like 6 minutes left for this candle to be closed. So let's see. I'm just like waiting right now, having a support, having a resistance here. So yeah. Okay, hello everyone. I have the same bias bearish. Yeah, drop. That makes sense. But for that, I think so. We just like need some kind of a confirmation candle there to be close below the support. So that makes sense actually. Rather than that, I would like to see volume to show us some kind of directions. Yes, just like waiting right now. All right, man. It's just like testing my patience right now. Okay. Would you take entries on the 5 minute? No, we just like never look at 5 minute. It's rare when we just like look at 5 minute if there's just like a lot of volume, like there's some kind of news hit by the market. So then we will think about 5 minute. Otherwise, other than that, 99% we just like 99.9% we never look at 5 minute time frame. My chart movement is restricted to the candles, unable to move it how I want. What option do I press so that I can move it the way I want to? Just like click here, move it right, left, up, down, wherever. It's just like easy, just like watch some videos on YouTube. I would wait for comics open instead of NY. You know what, comics. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. There's still like almost like more than 27 minutes left for the comics actually open right after 20 minutes of opening of NY. And let me tell you what is the meaning of comics. It's the opening timing of gold market. That is gold comic, and that market just like open right after 20 minutes of NY open. So most of the time people just like try to do gamble with that volume actually, by using 5 minutes. So I just never suggest anyone to do that one. Okay, so H4 haven't moved bullish yet. If it break its own high, does it not make sense for bullish? Looking at the rejection it has got, let me just like look at H4. We are still having like rejection on the left hand side, just like doing consolidation. If it just like wanted to continuously pushing upside, this current H4 should not be retraced more than 50% of the previous candle, I would say. So it will become risky right now. Lower time frame will give you the confirmation what could be happen on the higher time frame. Look at this one. If this H4 just like close above this area, that's mean it broke this whole rejection on the left hand side. So there is a probability first it's just like going to be fail this week on the 50 pips range, with the 50 pip range. But see, it's just like again going to be rejected from this area and about to be closed in 2 minutes within the range again. If you just like look at 30-minute time frame, 30-minute also having nothing in it, just rejection. 50 minute, 30 minutes just like break above this high, rejected again, come back. 50-minute, look at 50-minute just like doing consolidation. Even it just like broke this low again, come back into the range. So let's see. I would like to see some strong candle, some confirmation there, so I can give my trade a chance. If I just like didn't get anything, how I can force myself for the execution? Then I just like need to close the chart. Might be today is just like not over day. Might be today is the day which is like which we call like no trading day, something like that. But there's just like 1 minute left, just like 1 minute left for this candle to be closed, and I'm just like looking at this one, just like looking at this one, this candle. Look at this one. There's a thing we just like to need to understand. This candle did not break below the previous candle low. If it just like wanted to continuously pushing upside, candle should be broke this low, so we can consider it. It's just like going to be create lower low, something like that. But till right now, no decision I can see there for the sells and the buys. So 10 seconds and candle just like about to be closed. Sells only make sense if the candle just like broke these both wicks on the left. Wow, we can enter into NY. We just like enter into NY. This 15 minutes just like close below this support area. It could be 335 pips stop loss. And if I just like wanted to give my trade a chance for the sells, I would like to see this current candle should have to be create a wick and broke this both rejection on the left hand side. Rather than that, there is no sells. Look at this one. Look at this one. H1 also close in a bearish form. Current H1 continuously pushing upside. 30-minute pushing to the upside. M15 pushing to the upside. Wow, damn. Look at this one now. Yeah, boring gold today actually. So Marvin just like send me the chart. What is this, bro? What is this? You going to be shoot something? It's a camera lens, something like that. You just like printed there. What is this? What? I think it's such cone, something like that, like ice cream for the children. Here you are having like ice cream in it, and this is a cone. What we should like consider it, bro? Okay. Yeah, we just like need volume. Cat CPA today to 30-minute may affect. Let me just see. Where is the CPA of today? Cat CPA is right after 30 minute. It just like not correlated with the gold actually, to be honest. It's just like do not have any concern with the gold. Right now we are not sitting with any cat pair. We are sitting with USD and a gold pair actually. So not gonna impact. Look at this one. Even the candle just like close below the support area. Damn, this is called volatility. This is called consolidation. Even this candle just like close below the support area. Look at the current candle. It just like created a wick and break above the high of the previous candle on a 50 minutes. So that's why 30 minutes, sticking with the 30 minutes is just like make more sense. I'm not gonna execute as an impulse buy if it's just like break above the high. I like to see some bullish candle, a strong bullish candle which should have to be close above these all rejections. No impulse entry on a Monday. I'm not gonna take any impulse entry. Just showing you it is barely moving inside a range with small candles. So just like to place support and resistance, keep it simple. Why just like make that triangle? Hi guys, is it just ranging at the moment? Yeah, it's just like ranging right now going on. No trend, just like ranging. Why we have to be careful on Monday and Friday? Because most of the time with our experience, we just like saw volatility during Monday and a Friday, because on a Monday it's the start of the week. Institute just like going to be like execute with new position, might be exit from some position at the same time on a Friday as well. They just like try to like do some profit taking, something like that. So most of the time on a Monday and on a Friday we saw volatility in the markets. So it's the opening of NY right now, and with the volume of NY, look at this one. Look at the candle size right now, just like breaking above the high and continuously pushing upside. But I just like I need to see some candle should have to be close above the resistance. Even it's like breaking above the rejections on the left hand side, still I cannot believe it. I would like to wait for some confirmation candle. If it's just like move without me, I will be never worried about it. I do not want you to take a pain of loss. Rather than that, I would like to love to take the pain of the missing trade actually. That's why you don't take impulse entries on Monday and also yeah, Monday, Friday could be volatile. It's just like I'm not like not saying you cannot get any kind of like trade during Monday and a Friday, but we just like cautious about Monday and Friday because we saw volatility. If you just like trading on Monday and Fridays, there is a probability 65 to 70% you will face volatility on Monday or on a Friday. As I just like told you, if I was just like wanted to take a sell here when this kind of just like broke the low of the previous 50-minute time frame, if it was like a Thursday or Wednesday when we are expecting volume in the market, so impulse move definitely will be taken here. And this is a perfect example in front of your eyes what could happen if you just like execute on a Monday with an impulse entry. Right now it's just like going against you. Wow man, it's just like still pushing upside. So what was this? Is it like grabbing the liquidity before? Wow, pushing upside broke above this whole rejection. But I just like cannot execute on this one. I can't believe it. Okay, man. We need a bullish small body candle to be formed, and then next candle by breaking its low will sell. Let's see. It's just like gone. It's just like gone right now. From the consolidation to the upside. Wow. Still I just like need some kind of a confirmation there. H4 broke its high, so it doesn't matter if it's just like break its above its high. What about this rejection? Don't be trapped. Doesn't matter if you just like miss this move. Relax, chill. Some days are no trade days. Might be today is the one of those days. So chill, relax, wait for some confirmation. Wait for some candle to be closed in your favor where you just like wanted to take a buy or sell. Yes. Just waiting right now. And till that I just like need to take a sip of my tea. Can you share an example of for how to lose less than the 60 pips stop loss, like what are possible exit option if we are trading on 15-minute time frame? I have seen many videos on it on this, but it's very confusing. You know what? For Yagul, I will recommend you to join if you just like having less money. I would recommend you to join Marketability University. You just like going to be get a proper risk management educational content there. Just like watch that complete content and you will understand there are lot of like ways you can manage the risk. It all depend on the conditions of the market we are facing there. So then we just like understand which risk management are going to be implement on that structure. So I will recommend you to join Marketability University. That will make more sense to you because there's just like a lot of risk management and I cannot explain you while streaming. If anyone just like going to be appeared here, and if I just like execute on that one, you can learn that one, but that one will be the only one. There's just like a lot of risk managements, so you just like need to get a proper education on it actually. You cannot understand this in one text, you cannot understand it within one picture. It's just like having a whole complete idea behind it. You just like need to go through the complete film of it. Okay, Cass, I took a buy after breaking the 50 minutes. Here? Wow. Man, Marwan, relax. I think you just like joined recently Markivity University. I saw you first time. Am I right? Oh, Exenter actually took a buy actually. Okay, that looks like a fake out. We'll see if there's like a fake out. Let's see. Right now, it's just like a consolidation. Fake out things are different. I just like already explained many times. Fake out means when market just like doing consolidation, give you some kind of a confirmation candle. You are having like a clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, everything just like right on the point, and then you saw that market just like come back into the range. That is called fake out, and fake out just like never appeared on a daily basis. It just like happens sometimes. It's rare. So do not try to find out fake out on in every trade actually. I just like continuously getting questions from the people. They're just like asking about the fake out. That is it the fake out? Fake out just like not going to be appear everywhere. It's having some conditions with it. So we can call it fake out. But right now there's just like no fake out. Look at the rejection. Wow. So what if this 50-minute or 30-minute just going to be close below the support or broke below these rejection on the left hand side? Can we go with our bias? Look at the rejection, man. Wow, it was a trap. Yeah. I'm here for learning purpose only, bro. Had my chunks in London Open. Yeah, that totally makes sense, Jeet. Just like watch the stream. If you just like already got your chunks, then just like watch the stream. Back into the range, nothing to do. Exactly. Wait for this candle to be close. Great sales. We'll see printing a 164 pip SL for us. No, it's just like not like that. We're not gonna place over SL like 164 pips, something like that. We knew where we just like going to be execute, and when we just like once executed, we will get a better SL in that situation. Any news about what? Book 40 pips in London now. Left side is not looking good for buy. I'm out to protect my profit. That a very wise decision you took, Mr. or Miss Hishara, whatever it is. So market testing patience whole day exactly, sir. Loss today in pre-NY. I'm not worried about losses. I am worried about that I catch the most smallest candle of the session. So what I can do about it, buddy? When you just like execute it, candle start printing in small size. It's not my fault, bro. What do you think for this trade, London session? Let me just like look at this one. All right, so market is like continuously pushing upside. Candle create a wick, respected the previous candle low, did not broke the low of the previous candle, break above the high, executed beautiful buys. I would say, look at this candle. This candle size is just like bigger one. This is smaller one. This is more smaller than the previous one. Rejection is just like bigger one. Then this candle just like created a wick, break above the high, impulse entry. So that makes sense, but as this can just like close without no top wick, you should be cautious about this one. So should have to be close at least 50% and bring your stop loss above below this candle, and then that makes sense. This is how you can manage this trade as well. But it totally makes sense because it's just like telling you, it's just like dropping the volume by losing the size of the candle, and then next candle, and before that you can see market just like continuously pushing upside. Create a resistance, create a support, give confirmation impulse entry, execute it, grab your chunks. That's it. This is what you just like need to do every day. Okay, what's the maximum SL pips you will keep, especially nowadays? Most of the trades SL is more than 50, 60 pips. I think so, 40, 50 pips is just like normal these days. Before that, before 6 months, 7 months, we were just like discussing about the SL about 25, 30 pips. If we just like going to be get like more than 30, 35 pip SL, we just like lower the load size, something we just like discuss about that before. But now as the volume just like increase in gold, so we just like need to lower the load size, and we just like need to give breathe of towards our SL as well. So that 25, 20 pip SL now become like 40, 45, 50 pip SL. So yeah, and still if you just like feeling that it's just like a bigger SL, you can lower the load size. Hmm. Guess when you buy supercars, will you start insulting people like Raja? No, he just like never insult people. He just like give them motivation, I would say. I also many times just like got a lot of things from him, but I just like take it as a lesson. So don't think like that, I would say. You should be take motivations from that. What he is just like doing, how he just like achieve the goals. If you just like copy the same thing, you're just like going to get the same things as well. So respect for him, and I also have respect for you. So just like relax. I took also same trade was pre-London. Okay, I closed 50% at entry after 50-minute close with no top wick, and next candle came down to close 50% at entry, but added risk back into the. Okay, that's great. Just Freya Gul just watched his previous live session and checked how he managed trades when it goes. Yeah, last session was just like very beautifully managed actually while we just like in a trade. Daily morning motivation, yeah, man. So nothing. Look at this one again. 50 minutes just like rejected with a long rejection week, close within the range, broke the low, close in a bullish form. Nothing for me. I would like to see a 30 minute should have to be close above the resistance so I can give my trade a chance. If it's just like broke below this low, so I can give my trade a chance. Till that, there's just like nothing on the chart, just like consolidation going. You know what? I think so. Before like 2 3 days before, market just like give us a very huge bearish move into it. Like it just like move more than 1,700 pips, 1,700 pips. It's just like drop to the downside. Now I think so we just like need some kind of a fundamental data to decide some direction. It's just like doing, look at this one, H4. It's just like doing consolidation. Look at H1, just like doing consolidation. Look at M30, consolidation. Everything just like clearly showing you no structure and no direction right now. So I think so we just like need some kind of data from the fundamental side, so that will move the gold in some certain direction. Yeah. Okay, use magic keys and you never have to worry about pips. Your lot size will be automatically calculated. Magic keys is on discount now. Yeah, you can go with magic keys. And if you just like go through my link, you just like going to be get 25% off on magic keys. So you just like need to use the code QAS2525. Okay, so Z1 just like okay, Z1, what is this? Just like send a link of magic keys. Okay, today is trash. Yes, exactly. Till right now, it's trash right now. It is a risk management tool that Raja created years ago. Check it on your. Yeah, exactly. It is. Okay, I will check it. Oh, wow, you guys are just like doing console, like conversation with each other, and I'm just like reading your conversation right now. Okay, let's just like jump towards like YouTube. So YouTube, there's just like more than 130 people just like watching right now, and I'm just like having 52 likes. So let me just like understand this for Dale. What is this? Okay, just like hit the stream. Discount for MFU, you just like need to go through my link and just like use code QS15, and you just like going to be get 15% off there. Yeah, that makes sense. London price action was clean today, but New York has been messy so far. Yeah, I can see that. So right now we just like doing consolidation. There's like no confirmation there yet, just consolidation going on. So the person who just like do not have patience in his self or in herself, whatever he is or she is, you know what, this is a time when you just like need to stick with 1 to 2% risk. If you just like lose that risk, close the chart. Don't try to convert your bad day into a worse day, I would say. So this is the day when you just like need to test your patience. Just like stay away. Don't execute on any trade until you just like get some kind of confirmations. Till that, just relax, chill. Might be today just like not a day for the trading. Might be. Every day we just like getting some profit and losses, and today is a day when we just like need to secure our money, need to secure our capital. Because if you just like impatient person, What you will do, market break above the high, you will take a buy. It just like close bearish, you will take a sell. It will close bullish, you will take a buy. It broke the low, you take a sell. It will break the above the high, take a buy. And this is the place when you can lose 20%, 30%, and even you can blow your account as well. So don't be dumb, I would say. Just relax, wait for the proper structure to be formed, and then just like give your trade a chance. And if you just like got nothing, then just like close the chart. Another day will bring another opportunity with it. Make sense? It's not a last day of forex, so why to force yourself? Okay. Okay, MS, I am from early bird. Okay, I think in this situation, being able to stay out of trades is win in itself. Yeah, exactly. It's mean you just like win with your patience. I think buying after 41.16 is better. 41.16. Where is 14.116? Somewhere here. What? Here? Oh man, it's just like far away from this area right now. It's been like it's 300 pips away from it. But if you just like not going to be execute somewhere here today, might be tomorrow you will just like going to be at this level. Who knows that? Volume can do anything. So just like waiting for this candle to be closed. 30 minutes is like about to be closed in 10 minutes. Currently range not clean. Yeah, exactly. Range is just like not clean yet, but we just like need some kind of a confirmation candle to close, break and close above this resistance area like a 30 minutes, so I can give my trade a chance. But depending on the volume, that if the next candle create a weak break above the high, it will continuously pushing upside. But in this situation, I would like to depend on the volume. And I'm just like not going to execute as an impulse entry. I would like to see this candle to be close above the resistance area. So that will give me the confirmation by the size of the candle. It will show volume in it. And in the next candle create a wick and break above the high, so I can give my trade a chance. But depending on the volume, I'm repeating it again. It totally like depending on the volume, because we are having a lot of rejections wick on the left hand side. So if I just like want you to take a buy, so I just like need to depend on the volume in this situation. So there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside and we can grab some chunks out of it. Rather than that, I'm just like gonna stay away from it. So well, we'll see. Okay, I have to go, guys, bro. Good luck to everyone. London was profitable this morning. I hope and I can give you some profits also. Take care, take care, Trove. Take care. Thank you so much for having me. So we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Tomorrow I'm just like gonna do the stream during the London session, like 2:30 a.m. Eastern. I think buying okay, currently range no okay, too much problems. Yeah, exactly. We'll see. We'll see. So last time MFU course was on discount and I got for $90. May I know if such a discount will be offered again? Till right now, there's no such a discount going on to like you can join with $90, but its fee right now is like $138. And if you just like go through the link in the description of YouTube, just like go through that link and use code like UAS15, you just like going to be get 15% off on any subscription, like it's a monthly subscription, 6 month subscription, or a yearly subscription. You just like taking there, you can get 15% off on that. That's all right now we are running with. And about dominion funding, I would say there's like a huge discount going on, like 35% Black Friday just like going on. So that's just like great one as well. On Magic Keys, you just like going to be get 25% off with the code QS25, and on a MT5 simulator you can get like 50% off with the code QAS50. So yeah, it's just like this discount month going on right now. So there is just like 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. 30 minute again rejecting. 15 minutes just like rejecting. If I just like wanted to take a sell or a buy, I would like to see the candle to close below this support, or I would like to see a candle to close above this resistance. So that makes sense for the buys and the sells. Till that, just like be on your own hands and just like chill. Look, every moment it's just like showing that it will continuously going in that direction, and in the last few minutes it just like reject it and come back into the range. So wait for the candle to be closed. In this situation, very high probability should have to be close. Wait for the candle to be closed actually. It's like very important right now. It's like very important right now. Yeah, man, look at this one. It's just like again pushing to the downside. But who knows that if it just like broke the low, this time it will continuously pushing downside. No one knows that. How we can knew that it just like going to be pushing to the downside? Once we just like got a confirmation candle to close below the support, so that makes sense. So there's just like 5 minutes left for this 30 minute for this. Look at this one, man. H1 just like break the high. Now it's just like breaking its own low as well. 30 minute pushing to the downside. M15 broke the low. Wow, you know what? If it just like break these both rejections, yeah, it's calling me. It's calling me. But I just like need to stick with the rule. Wait for this candle to be close. Need to stick with the rule. 4 minutes left for this candle to be close. If I just like miss this move, doesn't matter. I would have to be stick with my rule. And my rule actually telling me wait for this candle to be close. I know it might be dumb question, but can I buy Dominion funding from UAE and use my original country where is it's available? You know what? You just like need to ask the team of Dominion funding. Just like go to their Discord channel, and if you just like wanted to use it by using a VPN, you just like need to tell them, and might be they will give you some direction, Zamil. So you will just like get your answer there. Okay, man, it's testing my patience right now. Just 3 minutes left for this scanner to be closed. Just like 3 minutes left. Just like 3 minutes left, man. Just consolidation going on. Waiting, waiting, waiting. If we wait, there is a probability we will get paid. Just wait. Just 3 minutes. 3 more minutes, and might be it will give us some kind of direction. 3 more minutes. If it's just like close below the support and broke these all three rejections on the left hand side, there's a probability it could continuously pushing downside. And at the same time, if it's just like going to be close back into the range, then there is again no trade. No trade zone. Just 2 minutes left. Just 2 minutes left. In this last 2 minute, it might give us some kind of traction in the last 2 minutes. Let's see. If I'm just like going to be execute somewhere here, my stop loss should be like 40 pips, 45 pips. It would be like 1% risk, not more than that. I can bear with these kind of structures. TP could be like 80 pips, so can I grab 40, 50 pips out of it? This is something I'm like thinking about. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for this quick response. You're welcome, welcome. Wow, just like pushing downside. Just like 1 minute left. Just like 1 minute left. It's testing my patience right now. Just like 1 minute left. Just 1 minute. Man, don't drop below this area in the last 1 minute. That will be not good. Just give me some confirmation. Can I blow this area next? Can I create a way can break the low so I can execute? Till that, before that, don't try to rug me actually. 30-minute body candle, body getting bigger. 30 minute rejection. Look at the rejection. So if you just like broke below these both rejection, the probability could continuously pushing downside. We'll see. We'll see. Just like 1 minute or few seconds left for this candle to be closed, and I'm just like loading my, getting ready with my weapon and loading my bullets as a volume. Let's see. Just few seconds, 30 seconds left for this candle to be closed. Just 30 seconds. I'm thinking about a dynamic risk actually. You know what? I'm thinking might be if it's just like going to be closed below the support, it will not going to be create a wick and will shoot to the downside. We'll see. 10 seconds. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, and I think so. It's just like going to be close a minor below this. Wow, man, three rejections on the left hand side. If this candle create a wick and broke below these all three rejections, there is a probability it could continuously pushing downside. Let me see this one. Could be risky one. Break the low in the first minute. Man, come on. Now, if it's just like going to break its own low, there's a probability it could continuously pushing downside. But it will be more better if it's just like create a wick and then it's just like going to break its own low. It's great. It's great. It's just like rejecting right now. Come on, give me some wick and then break your own low. So there's a probability you could continuously pushing downside. Yes, it's like creating a wick. And now if it's just like wanted to continuously pushing downside, it should break its own low, and this candle should not be retraced more than 50% of the previous candle. Now it should be, it as you can see, it's just like creating a wick right now. If it's just like wanted to continuously pushing downside, now this current candle should have to be break its own low. If it's just like going to break its own low, there's a probability depending on the volume it could continuously pushing to the downside. Let's see. Stop loss will be above the current candle high. That makes sense. 30-minute also close in a bearish form. Three candles just like rejected. Now I need this candle to break its own low. So there's a probability. Can I place my sell stop here? Wow. Stop stop loss is 40.78. What stop loss I'm just like getting? It's like 35 pip stop loss. But if this current candle retrace more than 50% of the previous candle, so it will become risky. Let's see. Someone secure 66 pip in London session and tell us, okay, call it a day, and but my inner demon call me to trade with cash. Don't come here. If you just like already make money, secure 66 pips, I will recommend you just like stay away from the chart. This is mad. I took a sell as it broke the low, and oh man, that just like broke the low in the first 1 minute. So yeah, that's why I just like didn't execute it, because it just like broke the low in the first 1 minute. So I was just like waiting for the candle to create a wick. So now if it's just like going to break its own low, so there is a probability it could continuously pushing to the downside towards somewhere here. And if it's just like going to be retrace 50% of the previous candle somewhere here, so I will just like remove this like level actually. Wow, we are pushing downside. I think so. I'm just like going to be execute on this one. It's just like pushing to the downside right now. Wow. I think I'm just like going to be anticipated into this trade. Let's see. 2 minutes now already passed. It's just like created a wick. Now this candle should have to be come down. If it just like wanted to continuously pushing downside, it should be break its own low, and by depending on the volume, it will continuously pushing to the downside. H1 30 minute, 15 minute, very risky one. That's why I'm just like using a tighter stop loss. Yes, let's see. Let's see. I don't want to get a slippage here. If I just like got slippage here, I will just like going to be close my trade. Don't want it to see any slippage here. Should I close it and execute by manually? The way it just like behaving. Oh wow, 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 oh man. I think so. I'm just like going to be execute. Okay, we are in. I am just like right now inside the trade. It's just like as it just like went in my favor, few pips, 30 pips, something like that. I am just like gonna close my 80% position there. Right now running 12 pips in my favor. 12 pips right now running in my favor. I just like need a push towards 25, 30 pips, something like that. Come on, give me some chunks here. Man, come on, should have to be close. Man, come on, push to the downside. Give me some chunks. 10 pips, 10 pips. Wow, man, it's just like not a good sign. Such not a good sign. Went in my favor 25 pips and come down again. Now if it just like come back to my entry point, I just like need to close my 50% position there. You know what? But if it just like went in my favor like 25, 30 pips, I will close my 80% position and bring my stop loss at break even. 17, 18, 20, 20 pips. 20 pips. Can I grab? Okay, 25, 60 pips. Here we go. Close my 80% position, bringing my stop loss at break even. And let's see if it's just like continuously pushing downside and fill this range on the left hand side. Already secure my position. Look at this one. Already secure my 25, 26 pips. It's just like a Monday. 30 pips, 39, 40 pips running in my favor. All right, can I get some more? 50 pips. I was just like expecting 50 pips. If it just like come down, that will be my bonus. If it just like come back and hit my break even, I'm just like not gonna lose anything. Let's see. It's just like a Monday. On a Monday we have to be secure some positions, and let's see if it could continuously pushing to the downside. That will be the extra bonus. Someone just like go 21 pips on a YouTube. Someone just like secure 40 pips completely. Wow, very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. It's my extra money. Let's see if it could continuously pushing downside. Let's see, man. Come on, come on. You can do this. Come on, just come down. So you know what? How you can hold on with this trade with the best risk management? How you can hold with your trade? This is the way how you can hold your trade. Like close 80%, bring your stop loss at break even. Now you just like not gonna lose anything. It's just like a free trade for you. If it's just like continuously pushing downside, that will be your bonus. Look at this one, 40 pips, 40 pips in our 50 pips, 50 pips running in our in our pockets, 50 pips, 50 pips, 50 pips. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna take this 50 pips. So if you wait, you will get paid. Is it true? Is it true? So if it's just like continuously pushing downside, doesn't matter. I don't give a dash. Beep, 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 beep. So this is what we do every day. Wait properly for the structure to be formed, execute, manage risk. It's Monday, grab some chunks, make some money. Here we go. Here we go. So it doesn't matter now if it's just like continuously pushing downside. Doesn't matter if it just like reject from this area and come back into the range. We just like grab our chunks. We just like grab our chunks. Okay, okay. This is Matt. I took sell as it broke the low and okay and lost. Oh man, Xenter. So that's why we just like stop you to execute in the first 1 to 2 minutes. Would it make sense to place SL on candle open price if it breaks the low? No, it could be come back and break and create its wick on. So it depends on the risk you are taking. Like sometime we just like going with a dynamic risk, so then that makes sense. But rather than that, wait for the candle to create a wick. Wow, what a trade! Yeah, definitely. What a beautiful trade. And Marwan, and finally the con person, he just like took a sell here. Man, don't look at 5 minutes. And you grab like 50 pips. Did you secure some position here, Mr. Mammon? Just like remove this trend line, remove this Fibonacci, remove these all chunks what you are having before. Forget about these thing and just like look how we just like doing trading here. Yes, 50% 5 minutes just to manage this. Don't look at five. We just like don't need 5 minutes, bro. Man, why you guys are just like doing this one? Alhamdulillah, secured 35 pips, very nice. 40 pips, very nice. 45 pips, close everything, very nice, very true. Alhamdulillah, almost wow. YouTube just like full with the pips. I was on this trade, secured all the way. Wow, very nice. So even we are stuck in a consolidation area. Even we are stuck in a consolidation area. Still, we just like make some money here because we were just like waiting for the proper structure to be formed. Am I right? We were just like waiting for the proper structure to be formed, and then we just like got our chunks. That's it. This is how you can call your day. So yeah, I can buy some meal with this money. Don't look at the count size, just look at the structure. Even you just like go with 100 lots, you just like going to be get the same results. This $30 will become 300, this will become 30,000, this will become 300k. It will react in the same way. Look at one execution, perfect in our favor, manage risk, call it a day. Someone just like secure 60 pips, secure 30 pips, 65 pips. I lose one trade before the stream and close it in the loss. Okay. Trading is waiting really exactly. 40 pips money. Congratulations, bro. You just like got 40 pips. Wow, very nice. Very nice. So in a New York session of Market Fruity University, not only the I am not the only one who just like took the same trade. Everyone else just like took the same trade with the education actually. So yeah, such a beautiful trade it was actually. By just reading the simple price action, simple man, what is this? Okay, all right, okay. Jazakallah bhai for the trade. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Wow, Mr. Asad Elahi. Next time you will never come on my stream. You just like took one profit. You just like got your money, and now you are just like saying me bye bye tata. All right. So you were here because not for the education. You were here for the signal. Am I right? Try to take complete session. Everyone, I'm just like telling you guys. Try to stick until it's just the session just like completed. It's a class going on. You cannot leave a class during the class actually. It still did not end it yet. Okay, you go to. I'm just like kidding, bro. You can you can leave, bro. Just go ahead. I usually take the whole stream. Oh yeah, I know that. So just like kidding. Go ahead, go ahead. Take care, take care. See you tomorrow. 2:30 a.m. will be. Okay. Secure 30 pips, 65 pips. Okay. Now I'm break even for today. Very nice. And with this beautiful 40 pips profitable trade, I passed one step challenge just right now. Congratulations. Just like a very beautiful thing for you. So I made money in London session like 80 pips. I took three trades and now I'm sad I didn't enter in this one. No, you should not be sad. You just like already make money. If you just like made money, grab 80 pips, that's just like more than enough. You just like not need to this trade could be go against us. Why you are just like not satisfied with that one? What you just like already grabbed. Perfect analysis, perfect execution, goat over chunks. Thank you, sir. Yes, Anam, that's really such a beautiful execution by reading the candles. Close for 60 pips. Very nice. Very, very nice. So I'm just like going to be watch the how this 15 minutes is like about to be closed, and within next 5-10 minutes I'm just like gonna end the stream. I think so we just like got enough education for today on a Monday. So let's wait for 10-15 minutes more to see if it's just like going to be create some new structure, so we can get some more education there, educational data there. So we'll see. Potentially next entry is just like need to wait for this candle to be see or to be close, because if there's like a volume, this candle should be close below this support if it just like wanted to continuously pushing downside. But if it's just like going to be close within the resistance, so it might be just like going to be create some kind of a support here, and then it will continuously pushing upside. So yeah, that makes sense. So just like close now, just like need to see. Wow, look at this one. It's just like now continuously pushing downside. But now, as market just like already moved a lot, I would like to tell you wait for some new structure to be formed. If you just like come down, create some support, give you some kind of a confirmation here, so you can give your trade a chance for the buys. And if it's just like continuously pushing to the downside, let it go, then let it come back, let it create some kind of a resistance. After creating some kind of resistance and a confirmation candle, you can go for the sells. Taking sell here will be risky one. Definitely it could be risky one, because you are having this support, you are having this rejection, you are having these rejections as well. So there is like we just like need lot of volume to go through these all rejections on the left hand side. Make sense? So wait for the new structure to be formed. Like if you just like want to take a sell, let it create some support here, or let it create some support somewhere here and then broke below that support. That makes sense. By depending on the volume, it could continuously pushing to the downside. So yeah, we just like grab our chunks. What a beautiful execution. Grab 50 pips here. So Marwan just like send me the chart. Let me just like look at this one. Marwan, try to write down like whenever you just like try to send the chart, create some arrows where you just like going to be execute what your question actually is, and write down like point 1, point 2, something like that, so I can explain it in more best way. So I cannot predict it, and I just don't know what you are thinking. I cannot enter into your mind, bro. So try to mark down your points and then send the chart, and that will be also very good for you as well. Okay, so could you please give a quick summary on your today's entry? So actually, you know what? Look at this 30-minute candles. 30 minutes just like continuously rejecting from this area. How many times it just like rejecting from this area? Many times. All right. But this candle just like break above these all rejection, but candle just like did not sustain its pressure, and also it just like did not close above the resistance area. If it just like wanted to continuously pushing upside, this candle which just like broke above these all rejection on the left hand side, this should have to be closed in a bullish way and above the resistance, so we can expect that it will continuously pushing upside. But again it just like start rejecting, and if we just like going through the lower time frame, we can easily read that market was just like doing consolidation before giving us the move. So it was just like doing consolidation. Look at this one, consolidation, support, resistance, just moving in this range. And then we saw that market rejected 1, 2, and 3 times from this area, but this candle just like close in a bearish form. And if we just like again flipping from M30 H1 or M15, let me just like do that for you. If you just like look at H1 just like previous H1 just like close in a bearish form. This candle just like broke the low of the previous H4 H1 H4 just like retraced more than 50% of the previous candle, as I just like told you when I just like started the stream. That's why I just like more interested in sales, For buys, I would like to see a candle should be close above the resistance. And if you just like come back from h4 to h1 to m30, you will see three candles just like try to went upside but close in a bearish form. And these are the three rejection we are having on the left hand side, and below this area we are having this clean traffic to the downside. It's like a 80 pip 70 pip range, so can we grab 40 45 50 pips out of it? So once I just like got this candle like close in a bearish form, and next candle broke the low in the first minute, I did not execute it. Then I just like wait for the candle to create a wick and break the low, break its own low. So I just like place my sell stop here, because if it's just like going to break its own low, there is a probability then it will continuously pushing to the downside. And this candle, if this candle also retrace more than 50% of the previous candle, I will never execute on this trade as well. So it just like did not retrace more than 50% of the previous candle, created a wick, break its own low, executed, secured 30 35 pips, as it just like went in my favor, close 80%. As it just like went 50 pips in my favor, I just like close everything. Clean traffic on the left hand side, use volume in my direction, broke this all rejection on the left hand side. H4 broke the low of the previous H1, M30 broke below the previous M30 low. All three previous M30, M15 broke this all rejection as well. So probability with the volume, it could continuously pushing to the downside. I hope so you guys just like this thought process whatever I was just like having with me while I was executing on this trade. Still feeling risky, it's a Monday, lower the lot size. Make sense? I just like continuously speak in continuously without taking any breath actually. Okay, perfect analysis, perfect execution, go to our chunks. Thank you, sir. Welcome, welcome. Impressive. Thank you so much. Close for 60 pips. Very nice. Please summarize trade in 1 to 2 minutes, please. I will save it short, please. So I just like did that one. You can also watch it by again watching the live stream. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with pre-NY. Okay, close runner with 88 pips. Wow, daily candle looks fill the wick. Thank you for some. Okay, amazing breakdown. Thanks. Okay, wow, look at this one. Still is just like continuously pushing to a downside. Wow, man, volume just like kicking in. I think so. Let me just like look at this one. Let me just like look at this one, man. Wow, it's just like pushing downside. I think so. Now as it just like broke the low of the previous 30 minute as well, 15 minute as well, I think so. H4 we are having this support area, strong support H1. Yeah, this is a strong support H1. I think so. There could be a bigger drop coming up, I think so. If this candle just like going to be close with a huge body below this area, then it could be continuously pushing to the downside. Who knows that? It's like a very strong support. 40-50 is just like a very strong support area. So let's see. Still it's just like continuously pushing downside. So who knows? But we just like grab our chunks just like a Monday. Tomorrow is another day with another opportunity. Okay, someone just like grab 133 pips on YouTube. Wow, man, people are just like holding their trades. Might be in some losses. Okay, so just like going to be wait 7 more minutes and we'll see how this can is just like about to be closed. So then I'm just like gonna end the stream and we'll see you guys tomorrow. When we have strong support resistance is enough a 30 minutes confirmation to break it. Yeah, 30 minutes. You just like have to be execute some from somewhere. If you just like breaking down your chart from daily to H4 to H1, M30, M15. So M30, M15 is these are the candles where we can execute on some trade, and smaller time frame will give us the confirmation what could be happen on the higher time frames. Make sense? So yeah, it's like keep your things in a simple way. So low time frame will give you the confirmation what could be happen on the high time frame and where you can grab your chunks actually. Thanks for the education, brother. Take care and see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Take care, Vladimir Novikov. Take care, buddy. See you tomorrow. Yeah, just like pushing to the downside. Look at this 30-minute time frame as well. There's just like 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Wow, look at who knows that it will continuously pushing to the downside. Wow, but I got my chunks. Doesn't matter wherever it just like goes. You know what? It will be beautiful if it's just like continuously pushing to the downside. Then you know what? Tomorrow I'm just like going to be face like clean traffic. Then I will just like not going to be face this kind of structure on the left hand side, which we were just like facing for the whole day. If it's just like continuously pushing downside, if it just like gives some opportunity, that will be great. If it's just like never going to be give any kind of opportunity, then tomorrow will be the new day for the next opportunity. Like then we there's a probability we're going to be faced like clean traffic then. So it's great if we just like broke this whole consolidation area. So let's see. And there's you know what? This H4. Oh man, I just like forget about this thing. This H4 also going to be closed in the next 6 minutes. Now let me just like tell you some inside education. If this H4, if this current H4 going to be close within the range, if this H4 in the next 6 minutes, if it's just like broke and close below somewhere here, then there will be a huge drop going to be happen. But if this H4 just like going to be close within the range, then higher probability again we will continuously doing the consolidation. So call it a day and come next day. Next day. So this H4 actually will tell you whether you just like need to stick with the chart or should you close the chart and come another day. There's just like 5 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Let's see. Just like need to look at this one. Okay, man. This thing. And this one, the current support area. Okay. Let's see. I saw people wait only 5 minutes for the confirmation, either break the strong level or revert. Wait for only 5 minutes for the confirmation. I didn't get your point, Alina. Can you explain it into a chart, something like that? Why people just like wait for only 5 minutes for the confirmation? Because sometimes there's a risk which is just like called dynamic risk. Then we never wait for the candle even for the first 1 minute even. We just like execute it by reading the structure. Sometimes we just like sitting with the opening of some session. We just like if and we just like had a plan to go as a dynamic risk. In that situation, we also never wait for the candle to create even wick and just like execute it. So different things or different structure actually having different execution, I would say. Sir ji ਤੁਸੀਂ great ho. Thank you so much, Sayyid Lal Badsha Saab. Wow, look at the rejection. It's just like rejecting now and coming back into the range. There is just like 3 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Wow. So just 3 minutes left for this candle to be closed, and I'm just like watching how this candle just like about to be closed. So then I'm just like gonna close the charts and also going to be end the stream, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. This is why I'm confused. I seen entries in the Discord channel based on 5 minutes. You know what? Don't look at 5 minute time frame. Do not look at the others. They are also here for learning. We are the coach here in the Market Fruit University. Raja bro is the coach here in the Market Fruit University. I am the coach here in the Market Fruit University. Why you guys not like sending chart into the breakdown channel? So I will dictate on that one. Why you just like looking at other people? They are also here for learning. They are at the same position where you are right now. So don't confuse yourself with the people who just like using 5 minute 1 minute Everyone have their own perspective. We cannot stop anyone. You just like need to understand the platform you join. You just like need to understand their content only. So you are having a proper educational content in Mark Fluid University. Just like go through those all content. First thing first, you just like need to do that one, and then just like only stick with that. Because what I am just like doing during the live stream, I am using that one. I'm just, did you just like saw me? I was just like using a 5 minute time frame. Did you saw me? I don't think so. I use a 15 minute, 30 minute time frame here for the execution. So that makes sense. So everyone just like having their own perspective. We cannot stop anyone. Don't do that. Don't use that structure. Don't use. They are having their own perspective. If they just like that, they like the trading style to using 5 minute or a 1 minute. It's their perspective. They can do that one, but it's not good for the long run. What I am just like telling you, it's like tested thing by everyone, and it's been like more than 20 years these things just like inventing and still running with the same conditions. सर अगर आप लाइव ना आते तो मैं यही सेम ट्रेड एग्जीक्यूट करता ज़रूर, लेकिन अब मुझे मेरा ज़मीर कह रहा है कि तुझे क्यों नहीं आता, ये कैसा सर का कमाल है. Thank you so much for the compliment, Umar. Okay, I follow you. That's great actually. You know what? Just like follow the things which we just like telling you. If you just like really want you to stick with this trading journey for the long term, so stick with the plan which we just like doing daily in front of your eyes live. We just like not sending like editing pictures. We are not sending you some kind of like screenshots only. We are doing these things live. Do you understand the meaning of live? With a live market, it's not a screenshot, it's not a recorded videos, it's live. So just like use the common sense. Oh, what's your winning streak today? Like when was your last lost? I watched you for a few days and you didn't lose. So I think so. It's a good good thing if I'm just like not losing. I also lose the trades, but we just like manage the risk there. So I just like wait for the proper structure. It's been like 5 years I'm in this industry. So might be my probability high for the winning and losing probability might be low, but it happened. No one can predict the market. We are as a retail trader and it's a truth. No one can provide you something like the structure, like the probability with 100%. We just like work with the probabilities. And if it's just like continuously going in my favor, what I can do? It can go against me as well, but I know that how I can lose less. That's the most important thing. So some days might be we just like going to be continuously getting a losing streak, losing streak actually, after one by one. But who just like going to be worried about that one? I know how to manage the risk and how I can come back with the profits. So this is how education actually give you the confidence. It's all about the education which you just like going to be get. And once you just like get proper grip on your education, then you will never worried about any conditions of the market. You will adopt it easily and will make money. Believe me. Just like believe the process. New 4 hour dropping with no topic, okay? New 4 hour. What? No topic? No, it's just like creating a topic, but it's just like close within the range. Nothing here for me now. Might be just like come down again, it could be reject again. Look at this 30 minutes just like close. I would say I will never consider it that it just like close below the support, because this minor difference could be happen due to the different spreads on different brokerage houses. So I will consider it that it's just like close within the range. So nothing for me. We just like grab our chunks and I'm just like gonna call it a day. We'll see you guys tomorrow 2:30 a.m. Eastern. So yeah. Hi Kessel, what's your YouTube channel name? It's Forex Cas, Forex and space and Cas, and there's nothing between Forex and Cas, only Forex with Cas. All right, so your biggest losing streak was before 3.5 years and was like $12,000, and after that I just like lose nothing. If I lose, I just like recovered easily. Thank you for another very educational live stream. Yeah. So I'm just like heading off now. So be safe, be careful. I would say it's a Monday. And on a Monday, we just like grab some chunks even there was just like consolidation going on. We just like get into some trade sharply with the eagle eyes, grab some chunks, and many people on the YouTube and on a Zoom just like made money. I will recommend you guys, I suggest you guys as advice, just like close the chart. Another day will bring another opportunity with clean structure. So till that, be safe, be careful. I will see you guys tomorrow, 2:30 a.m. Eastern during the pre-London live stream. Till that, stay tuned, take care, and bye bye.